7 Secrets to Becoming Wealthy on Minimum Wage. Do you dream about being a rich person? And did you know that earning a minimal salary can also make you wealthy? Well, you must be thinking, how's that possible to become rich with such low wages? But the good news is that it is feasible to get wealthy while working minimum wage. Even though it's difficult, you can change your destiny with a few modifications. You don't need to earn 6 figures to be wealthy, since being wealthy is more about your ability to save and invest money than it is about how much money you make. In his timeless book on personal finance, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki observes that most individuals fail to acknowledge that in life it's not how much money you make, it depends on how much you maintain. And for that reason, we'll be discussing these 7 secrets in today's proven intellectual video. We think anyone can apply them to increase their wealth, even if they only make the minimum wage. So follow us through the entire video if you want to discover these secrets. Number 1. Make investments. People frequently are unaware that you can invest your money so that it works for you and generates passive income rather than spending it as it comes in. The sweet spot is when your money takes action for you and is producing even more money. Particularly when earning a minimum salary, investing is difficult. There are so many expenses, such as those for utilities, food, housing, transportation, and health, that you need to consider even before you begin to consider investing. And these costs tend to consume a sizable portion of your income. There isn't much left over for investment because of the low wage and high cost of necessities, but even a small amount helps. With the help of investing, you can increase whatever quantity of money that you have. Your initial $1 investment could grow to hundreds or thousands of dollars over several years. Before you can invest your money, you must begin setting aside money specifically for it. It's totally up to you how much money you set aside for investments, but it's always a good idea to keep track of them. 2. Embrace frugality. Frugality is frequently misunderstood, yet all it entails is being thoughtful about your spending and your money management. Most people fail to become rich not because they don't make enough money, but because they don't know how to keep it, which is one of the key reasons that many individuals aren't wealthy. Planning your meals and making large batches of food are 2 ways to embrace frugal living. Finding a technique to cut the cost of food, which is one of the 3 key expenses, might help you save a sizable sum of money. Additionally, you can save a lot of money by buying in bulk, using less electricity, shopping from small businesses, using public transport, and working out at home. Being frugal doesn't have to mean that your life is boring when you have a low salary. You just have to be dedicated to saving money and building your wealth. Sadly, this is how a lot of people see it. Spending sensibly can help you find a balance between having a pleasant life and saving money. 3. Start early. When you're young, the opportunity is on your side. The earlier you start investing your money, the less you'll need to set aside each month to achieve your objectives. Procrastination is a habit that most individuals share. Since we believe we have plenty of time, we frequently put off tasks like finding our ideal employment, preparing for retirement, and making certain lifestyle changes. Don't put off or waste money because you believe you've got months or years to accumulate wealth. And don't fall into the trap of believing that retirement is too far away or that you don't earn enough money to save. Saving even a tiny sum of money over time builds up. Therefore, now is the moment to start saving, regardless of your age or level of income. Delaying just a few months can result in less money going toward your financial objectives. As you start your profession, you might not make a lot of money, but you do have one thing going for you: time. Saving money becomes a more enjoyable and exciting idea when you have time on your side. 4. Set your goals. Goals motivate by outlining a clear road to accomplishment and cutting down on time lost in attempting to reach your financial objectives. You must be timely, specific, measurable, and realistic to do this. You're more likely to achieve your goals when they meet these 5 criteria. Setting financial goals is all about being clear about what you want. Because circumstances can and do change, goals should be established and regularly monitored or tracked. Without a clear goal in mind, you face the risk of going overboard with your spending. Then, when you need money for unforeseen expenses, not to forget when you wish to retire, you won't have enough. By planning, you have the time to consider potential outcomes and make every effort to be ready for them. With the help of annual financial planning, you may formally assess your objectives, make any necessary updates, and evaluate your results from the previous year. Take advantage of the opportunity to create goals if you haven't done so already, so you can walk on solid financial ground. 5. Make a budget. Whether you make millions of dollars or a little wage, everyone needs a budget. Since you make less money and can't afford to lose any as someone at minimum wage, you'll need to be more prudent with your spending. Budgets are useful since they let you monitor how well you're doing according to your set objectives. Additionally, creating a budget provides you with a sense of financial control, which lessens the stress that comes with attempting to manage your finances. Last but not least, including your income and expenses in your budget forces you to stay aware of your financial condition, which will help you make more responsible financial decisions. Although creating a budget may seem like more work than it's worth, it can increase your savings. You can track precisely wherever your money is flowing by creating a budget, which is vital. Instead of saving haphazardly from each month's excess money, you can even add your savings plan to your budgeting and stick to them. 6. Stay debt-free. By avoiding debt, you can increase your savings. The fact that so many people are currently struggling financially is due in part to their high debt loads. Saving money might be challenging for people when they're struggling with debt. If you make the minimum wage and want to become a millionaire, avoid taking on high-interest debts at all means because they can have expensive interest rates. It can be alluring to overspend on technology, luxurious but temporary goods, designer clothing, and other unnecessary things, but debt builds up when this happens. It can be stressful to be in debt, worrying about how you'll pay your expenses and save money at a similar time. It makes it more difficult to budget, save money, or even just develop a reliable grocery list. It's crucial to get yourself out of debt because doing so will enhance your confidence and give you more opportunities to save money for the future. 7. Stimulate your income. Even though it may take a lot of time, it's possible to become wealthy while working a minimum wage job. Fortunately, there are ways to accelerate the process for individuals who lack patience, one of which is having many sources of income. Self-made millionaires agree that you can't be satisfied with just one source of income if you want to make a lot of money. Through the commission, overtime, and bonuses, your employer may allow you to make additional money. Discovering quick and simple ways to earn money outside of your normal employment is usually how additional revenue is generated. This could be in the form of creating your own business, doing freelance work, or obtaining a part-time position. Just think, want to be exciting to turn your hobby into a side hustle or start a small business with it, which will give you a feeling of contentment while growing your money. The bottom line. No matter what your job or income level is, if growing wealth is a priority, it is possible. Savings are the difference between how much you make and how much you consume. So we can control the spectrum from both sides, either increase your paycheck or lower the consumption. And if we do both, then the process of becoming a millionaire will speed up. We hope you'll make the most out of this informative video. But it's time to sign out, and we'll get back to you soon with more good content. If you like this video, then press like, share, and subscribe to our channel.